ready to go Diamond.
And loyalty, unity, edification.
It's time to reconnect.
This weekend is about going diamond. There is a reason that we call the training Go Diamond.
I got the boom. I got bit by the bug.
And we hadn't been together like this in almost a year. But we in a time of creating history right now. I have seen this before. I have done this before. When we started our last project, they thought we were crazy for what we were selling.
If you have the opportunity to be in the right place at the right time, would you take action?
And they were hundreds of millions of dollars ahead of us when we started in our last project. And we came up with our system and our own playbook and all the things that we did. And we came and dominated that industry. And we don't enter an industry until we know we're going to dominate it.
I got a dream big.
What's up, family? How we doing?
Prius is a necessity. Rolls Royce is a need. Rice is a necessity. Filet mignon, that's a need. And here's the thing, the work that's required to furnish your necessity is the same work that's required to furnish your need.
Something to bring the women together.
I got them shaking and scared, they shaking their boots, cause they know a beast is coming and they look confused. Let it go, a daily reminder that you get to choose. Do you so who you wanna be? I choose to make history. Pop out, it's a casual night for me. Top down, rock out, they pay lots to come see me when I'm in town. Drop down like I rich and made history. Who you know? Something else to celebrate, we sing it.
You are now reconnected.
Buckle up. You're watching Top Gun University on Boom TV.
Good morning, flight school!
It's all about perfect timing. Wake up in the morning shining. Gotta stay on my grind.
Get your business going
they try to
fast,
leave me behind
faster.
But now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond. Now I'm about to go diamond.
Sorry about that. Hey, if you guys can hear me okay and I am loud and clear, please give me some fire. Throw some fire. Tell me where you're tuning in from around the world as I get all of my bearings going. Give me 1 second. Super excited to be with every single one of you. I see you guys chatting from around the world. Where are you guys watching from? All right. You guys can hear me. I can see you. Zimbabwe. What is going on, Zimbabwe? Funny story. I've been there, I think, 3 times. And very first country I've ever been to where my face was on billboards and buses. So Zimbabwe, I'm so happy to see you. I got a special love for Zimbabwe. So right place, right time. Bronx, New York is in the building. Hampton, Georgia is in the house. Northern California, St. Lucia, Decatur, Georgia, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica again, Brooklyn, Trinidad again. What's going on out there? Charlotte, North Carolina, Aurora, Colorado, Overland Park, Kansas, Canada, Trinidad is back again. What's going on in Trinidad and Tobago? I love it there. Corn soup. Every time I think about Trinidad, one of my great memories being there, it was corn soup, probably at 3 a.m. in the morning. All right. Stone Mountain, Georgia, Frisco, Texas, Costa Rica is in the house. What's up? Buenos dias. Little Rock, Arkansas, Luffingburg, Costa Rica, Birmingham, England. Every time I think about the United Kingdom, boom, it pops up. There it is. All right, Mobile, Alabama is in the house. Atlanta, let's take about 30 more seconds of introductions. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we welcome you being at the right place at the right time. My name is Johnny Wimbrey. I have the extreme honor and pleasure of bringing to you in the next 45 minutes something that has absolutely changed my life and a major boom, if you will. And we'll talk about what I mean by that in just a second. So you are at the right place at the right time, and we welcome you. You are more than welcome to let us know. If you are a first-time guest, type it in the chat, whether you're on Zoom Live or if you're on Facebook Live right now with us. Let us know that you're a first-time guest. That's super cool. All right. Wally from Luxembourg. All right. Lillian Moore is in the building in Alberta. Manly, I believe. Lloyd Richardson. You guys are just all over the place. Everybody is here. All right, Washington, D.C., Chicago, Germany, Berlin, Germany, I'm sorry. Trinidad, what's up? First time guest from Trinidad and Tobago. Give me a reason to come there. I would love to come back to Trinidad. Let's go. Let's get some volume out of Trinidad. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn the chats off from my side. You guys can keep going. I'm just easily distracted, so I've got to turn all that off. Let's get right into the purpose. My name is Johnny Wimbrey. I have the honor and a pleasure of bringing something to you right now in a visual presentation type format. Give me about 40 minutes of your time starting right now, and we'll jump right into the reason and the purpose that we are here. And before I get started, I do want you to understand this. The whole purpose of what you're about to experience is just to expose you of the reality of who we are, what we're doing, and where we're headed. Now, the person who invited you to this presentation, they have the hopes that maybe you'll join them as what we call an ambassador. I am an ambassador for iBoomerang, and what I mean by joining us in iBoomerang is becoming an ambassador, maybe an entrepreneur. An ambassador in iBoomerang, it basically means that's someone who can make money in our opportunity. Or you may just want to be a free customer, or you may want to be a customer of one of the products and or services that we provide. And if you're like me, you're here with me on a Monday. In America right now in Texas, it's 10 a.m. So if you're here at 10 a.m., you're here for something. You want something different. Maybe you're just here to say, hey, listen, the person who invited me to this presentation, they're a friend of mine. I care about them. I deeply desire to see what they have to offer. But maybe in your mind, you already know that you're going to say no. And the reason I'm saying that, because that was me. That was me when I was introduced to this opportunity. I mean, not this opportunity, but this industry back on February the 11th of the year 2000. And you may say, I wonder why he remembers that date so vividly and so clearly, because that was the day that changed my life for the rest of my life. On February the 11th of the year 2000, I was 25 years old. Now, fast forward, I'm 46 today. 21 years ago, I remember it like it was yesterday. Why? I was at the right place at the right time, and a friend thought enough about me to share something with me. And I showed up to that presentation to say no. Why would I do that? Because a friend invited me, and I thought that, going to see it would be enough for him to never, ever tell me about it again. I made a decision that day to join the industry of home-based businesses. Now, I have helped develop and raise up at least 40 other individuals that have made over 7 figures in this industry. And I would probably say at least 15 countries on 3-4 continents around the world. What does it have to do with why we're here right now? On November the 19th, or November 2019, it was actually November the 2nd to be exact. That was the day where I made an announcement that I aligned myself with iBoomerang as an ambassador. When I saw what it had to offer and who they are, you're going to understand why I made that decision that day. But before we jump into that, we are a real opportunity. And because we are a real opportunity, with all of our attorneys on a global scale, they have advised us to always do a disclaimer when we're doing a presentation. Why? Because we're here for the long haul. We want to make sure that we are eating and sleeping and breathing the right thing, the right message, the right mantra to you, to your family members and friends by being fair, honest, and completely transparent. What you're looking at right now is our legal disclaimer statement. And it says that iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. Now, as you continue to read, I want to give you an example of what you're looking at. Are you a member of a local gym? Maybe you pay a monthly fee. I know myself and my family, we pay a monthly fee to have access to the local gym that's less than half a mile from our house where I'm standing right now. And in that local gym, we pay a monthly fee to have access to tens of millions of dollars of equipment, classes, infrastructure, swimming pool, water slides. Everything is at our gym. And we pay a little bitty fee on a monthly basis because we didn't spend tens of millions of dollars to build it, but we pay a small monthly fee to have access to it. Here's what most people don't know. Did you know that your local gym has a disclaimer statement that basically says they can't guarantee your results? What you do in that gym is up to you. You pay your monthly fee, you have access to everything. You see that guy over there with those six-pack abs? You want those abs? The exact same equipment that's available in this gym is available to you that was available to him. You see that young lady over there that looks like a superstar athlete that's stacked in all the right places? She looks amazingly athletic. The same tools, the same systems, the same equipment is in this gym, and you're going to have access to it. But even though everybody that you look at, that you want to look like at that gym, they have a disclaimer statement saying, we can't promise you her results. We can't promise you his results. We can only promise you access. And what you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, we promise you access. You're going to have access to everything that you're about to see. And just like the individuals that are a part of iBoomerang that have been massively successful, we do have $1 million earners within our first 18 months of being in existence. As a matter of fact, we have multiple $1 million earners in iBoomerang in our first 2 years. Now, we can't promise you those results, but we can promise you that the same access points, the same products, the same technologies, the same opportunity that existed for the hundreds of people making 5 figures a year, making 6 figures a year in iBoomerang, the same systems that are available to them will be available to you. Now let's get started. The world is a changing place. Would you agree with that? Especially with everything that's going on our planet right now. It says that by 2027, 86.5 million people will work whenever they want to work, wherever they want to work. It's a shift from traditional jobs and independent work. Think about being a customer right now. What drives you to want to be a customer? What are your expectations right now? It's changed. Customers want it when? Right now. How do they want it? However they want to get it. They want instant access. When we pick up our phones and we open up an application and we hit a button and a product and or service is delivered to our house by a stranger that we've never met in our life, our relationship is not with the stranger that's bringing us the soaps, the food, the cars, whatever it is. Our relationship is not with the delivery person. Our relationship is with the technology. Why? We want ongoing value when we want it and how we want it. We want unique experiences, and we simply want it to be personalized for us. Your expectations have changed. Your customers have changed, but also you as an individual that's working for money, that's working as an adult for your livelihood. Even our expectations have changed. The old expectations were, if I work hard for 40 hours a week minimum and 40 years of my life, at the end of that period, my expectations are I can live off my retirement. Raise your hand if that's still a reality. It's not. Your expectations have changed. You want time freedom. You want residual income. We all do. We want to be able to give back and give to things that are bigger and greater than us, being a part of something, a movement that's going to empower the masses, right? Think about it. You pick up your phone, you order something, you want it to come to you. But here's what most people don't think about. Did you know that you already participate in residual income? But the question is it residually leaving you and becoming income for someone else? Or is it residually coming back to you? Since I made that decision on February the 11th of the year 2000, I've been making residual income since that day. Financially, I've been retired since I was right around 36 years old. Now, I can't ever imagine retiring because I like making money. I like helping people. And I really love empowering people to look at entrepreneurialism. If you're not making residual income right now, I want you to ask yourself a question. How much longer do you want to have that problem? See, in the old world, when you think about residual income, when you think about opportunities, when you think about home-based businesses, I think that you have to be a great salesperson. Now, I would say that I am a great salesperson. I've been in sales since I was 19 years old. I'm a health and life insurance agent. I'm still licensed today. I haven't sold an insurance policy in over 20 years other than to me and my family. I've been trained by the best of the best salespeople on the planet. So I understand what it takes to be a high-level, high-pressured salesperson. And I do know this, that as a very rare person, very small percentage of our planet has that ability. 10 to 12 hours a day, work in one industry, one stream of income, you own nothing and you retire with very little. I was on my way down that path selling health and life insurance, believing and thinking to myself, if I sold enough policies, I would be able to retire one day. I realized by the age of 25, that was not going to be a reality because of the individuals that I looked up to. I wanted none of their lives. Let's look at the new world. Success without selling. Now I'm pausing there on purpose because I want you to understand that if you would have said that to me 10 years ago, I would have said that's impossible. If you would have said it to me 15 years ago, I would have said you were dreaming. 20 years ago, I would have called you a flat out liar. How can you succeed without selling? Commercials are selling. Magazines are selling. Billboards are selling. Everywhere you look, something is being sold. So how can you be successful without you selling something and spending a lot of money getting your products and or services in front of people? Well, today, because you have access to hundreds of countries around the world with a click of a button, you have technologies that work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right now in the palm of your hand. That creates an opportunity where people are getting paid. But what if I could show you how to get paid when your customers save money? What if you could earn multiple income streams in one business? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to iBoomerang. That is the name of our company. You can see it on my hat. You can see it on the logo behind me. You can see it in front of the screen in front of you. You can see it on my shirt. I am a walking, talking billboard for iBoomerang. Why? What is a boomerang designed to do? If you throw a boomerang correctly, and that boomerang was designed correctly, the boomerang is designed to come back to you if you throw it. Now I want you to think about all the products and or services that you have at the click of a button right in your hand. Right now, you can open up your app. You can go to Amazon. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Alibaba. There's so many services just in the palm of our hands. Typically, in the old business generation, you would have to buy a lot of products. You'd have to purchase an infrastructure just to start a business. I don't care if it's a lemonade stand. If you opened up a lemonade stand right now on your street, you're going to have to buy an infrastructure. And you're going to have a mindset as an entrepreneur. What is my monthly budget to stay in business? And I guarantee you, your monthly budget to stay in business as a lemonade stand operator, owner, is more than it costs to start this business that you're about to see right now. And not only that, what you're going to pay on a weekly or a monthly basis just to stay in business, to make money on that one corner, that one street, you're going to be able to join iBoomerang for less than that, but potentially make money in over 100 countries around the world the day you get started. Why? Pick up your phone. Pick up your phone. See, when I go to Facebook and I think to myself, how many of these hundreds of millions of people are on Facebook that link back to me being the reason that they're on Facebook? Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Uber, Amazon, Alibaba. There are so many of them that are out there. And I share these technologies with people. Millions of people are on Facebook and Instagram today because of me. And they know it. I can't prove it, but they know it because they have things in place called algorithms. And those algorithms, they know my value based on how many people are joining these social platforms, because I told somebody, who told somebody, who told somebody, who told somebody, just like you did. None of them have a boomerang effect. Well, Johnny, what do you mean by a boomerang effect? Well, yesterday you get paid when you sell, right? Look at today, you get paid when you save, when you give value. But everything that you're about to see in iBoomerang has a boomerang effect. When you share Amazon with someone, when you share YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, they're making money, but they're not giving it back to us. There's no boomerang. Everything that you do on our social platform with iBoomerang will have a boomerang effect with a financial incentive tied to it. This is our leadership. We have over, I'd say 50 to 100 years of combined global industry masters that work in the infrastructure of iBoomerang. But there's only one person that I have time to talk about right now during this 45-minute presentation, and that's the gentleman that you see right there by the name of Mr. Holton Buggs. Mr. Holton Buggs is our chairman and CEO of iBoomerang, and he is the X factor. What do I mean by that? It is because of him that we're here. It's because of him that we made it through a global pandemic. During being a startup company, a baby company, we made it to the other side. And that may mean nothing to you, but the person who invited you to this presentation, we got bruises, we got scars, we got war injuries. And we are soldiers standing strong today, telling you that you are going to join the biggest, baddest, greatest company on the planet. And we have proven ourselves because we launched in the middle of a global pandemic and we made it to the other side. In 1990, this individual that you're looking at right now, Mr. Holton Buggs, he joined the home-based business like many of us did as college students or university students. We got excited because we met somebody who told us that we can sell vacuums or knives and plates and pills and lotions and diet programs. We hear this at university to make side money. And we go back to our family members and friends and we say, hey, Mom, I'm super excited about this toothpaste. And this toothpaste is healthy and you're going to live forever. He was one of those kids. He was one of those young 18, 19-year-old rock star, super, football player, full scholarship, who wanted to make some extra money. And he struggled. For 7 years, he was so excited about the industry. He went to events and was motivated and inspired and seeing people on stage that had half the talent that he had, that was making millions of dollars a year, and that inspired him. It inspired him so much that he got up to about $500 a month after doing it for 7 years. But in 1997, he developed a formula and a system for rapid success. I love the fact that he didn't quit. I love the fact that he persevered. But what I'm about to tell you right now, I love even more because it's historical. And there's not one living person on the planet that can say what I'm about to say, unless you're talking about this man right here. And I say that with full confidence. I'm not even budging at all. This is 100% factual. This young man joined a coffee company in 2009, and he didn't even drink coffee. He joined the coffee because of the opportunity, and he was studying and researching what was going on with Starbucks during that time in the global explosion. And he had no idea why no company has brought coffee to the home-based business arena when the entire world is flipping out and going crazy about it. So he joined a coffee company. And in that coffee company, he developed over 50 people to earn over $1 million in a 10-year period. Now, what I'm about to tell you right now is the part that nobody alive can ever say they've done up until this date. It has not happened. This guy, in a 10-year period, from the day he started that company to the day he walked away, he made over $100 million in field commissions, building an organization of global distribution for a healthy coffee product. There's not one person in our industry that have made over $100 million in 10 years in one company from the time they started to the time they walked away. And the question is, why would he walk away? Because he hit the ceiling. His vision was much greater than the owners. And I don't know if you can relate to this, but I can. When your vision, and you're at the top of a company, and your vision is greater than the vision of the individuals that have their hand on the steering wheel, it kind of puts you into a place of borderline depression. And I'm not saying that in a joking way. I've been there, but not like him. He walked away from that company as the top money earner to start his own company in 2019. And that company, ladies and gentlemen, is iBoomerang. That was the day we were founded. But what you're looking at right now is the genius behind the mindset of Mr. Holton Buggs. This is the Prib, ladies and gentlemen. This is our logo. Think about Siri. Think about Alexa. Think about Amazon. Think about Google. Think about YouTube. Think about why every time you pick up your phone, if I pick up my phone right now and I go to Amazon, and my wife is standing right next to me and she picks up her phone and she goes to Amazon, why does she see something different than I see? We live in the same house. We're using the same Wi-Fi. We have the same data plan, the same exact phones. Why, when I go to Facebook, do I see something different than when she sees when she goes to her Facebook? Instagram, she sees something totally different. LinkedIn, she's seeing different ads and different products and different pop-ups. Why? It's because of algorithms. It's because of technologies, artificial intelligence that was designed to study you and study everything that you do, everything that you say, so they can deliver a product and or service and create a relationship based on your identity, based on your personality. Ladies and gentlemen, none of those companies have a boomerang effect. Welcome to the Prib. Every one of you right now, you can join the Prib for free. All you have to do is contact the person who invited you to this presentation, and they will send you a link to become a free customer of the Prib. Just like you became a free customer of Instagram, you become a free customer of Twitter, a free customer of YouTube, a free customer of Amazon, a free customer of Uber. I can keep going on and on and on. But none of those companies have a boomerang effect. Well, Johnny, what does that mean? Well, the Prib stands for Perpetual Residual Income Builder. See, the Prib creates the relationship with your customers, or the Prib creates a relationship with you if you decide to become a customer only. Remember, a customer of iBoomerang goes into the Prib for free. They cannot make any money, but they can save money. An ambassador is the only way you can get into the Prib. An ambassador is an entrepreneur of iBoomerang. I am an ambassador of iBoomerang. The person who invited you to this presentation, they are an ambassador of iBoomerang. It's literally that simple. So let's jump into why the Prib works for you. Now think about you having a product and or service and you having to go sell it. You having to go convince the world, my product is better, it's the best. Watch these testimonies, come to these presentations. But what if the Prib did that for you? What if the Prib sent your customers presentations, testimonials, discounts, last minute promotions where they can purchase things at a massive discount without you having to sell anything? Remember I talked about succeed without selling? The only reason that's possible for Amazon is because they have artificial intelligence. The only reason that's possible for Instagram and Facebook is because of artificial intelligence. They have artificial intelligence that studies your moves. So if someone's going to be studying your moves, it might as well have a boomerang effect that financially incentivizes you to share it with more free customers. Following up, selling, upselling, cross-selling, helping you build your team. Most people fail in home-based businesses because they don't know how to build a team. Well, what if the Prib communicates with your team members as well? We literally put a system in place where Helen Keller could have made money with us. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I really, literally mean that. Your ability to speak has nothing to do with the success you can have in our company because of the Prib. Your ability to do presentations, your ability to be a salesperson, it has nothing to do. Can those people be successful in iBoomerang? Absolutely. But do you have to be that talented? You don't. We have so many testimonials from around the world of people just like you, just like me, from every walk of life that are having success on iBoomerang. The power of the Prib. Now, I want you to understand something. The Prib is a technology, and that's what we lead with. Amazon is a technology. It's not a book company, although they do have a book company. It's not a printing company, although they do have a printing company. I'm a best-selling author, so I understand how Amazon works. I'm a #1 best-selling author on Amazon. So I understand how they work, but they're not a book company. They're a technology company. They're not a tire company. They're not a mattress company. They're not a battery company. They are technology. What you're about to see, we have different industries and verticals that plug into the Prib, but I want you to understand we're still a technology company. Now, the very first thing that you're going to recognize when you join iBoomerang, either as a customer or an ambassador or both, you're going to be introduced to a free service called the iGo platform as a free customer. As an ambassador, we are entrepreneurs, so we pay for a different level of access to be able to make money, not just save money. But let's just say you go into the Prib and you find out about iGo. What is iGo, Johnny? Well, iGo is our international travel platform. Our international travel platform has been around for well over 2 decades. So we partnered and purchased an existing travel platform. Why would we do that? Because we wanted to make sure that all of our platforms of iGo was available in over 190 countries the day we launched, so our free customers could have access. iGo is the backbone of the Prib. Everything that we do with the Prib will lead with iGo. Why? iGo is a travel website, and all of our free customers inside the Prib will have access to the iGo. We'll talk about that in just a second. Another free service that we have access to in America, America only, is called Bill Genius. I use Bill Genius. My wife used Bill Genius. Most of my representatives and free customers in America use Bill Genius. Why? It's a free service, just like iGo is for our free customers. It's a free service that's designed to help you save money on your bills. They will literally call your cell phone company for you to negotiate a lower rate. They will literally call your heating company, your electricity company. They will call your companies for you to help you negotiate a deeper discount. So if they save me $50 a month, they take 25, I take 25. And there's also a commission that's paid out. So it doesn't cost me a dime. They do all the work. But when my customers save money, I make money. So how many customers do I want in the Prib to find out about Bill Genius in America? All of them. How many customers inside the Prib do I want them to find out about iGo around the world? Every single one of them. It's a free service. The Prib does the communicating. The Prib does the deal for us. The technologies, the algorithms begin to work, create a relationship. And every single time there's money saved, a boomerang comes back to me in the form of financial cash. Elevate, ladies and gentlemen, right now is the hottest new technology that's available around the world. As a matter of fact, iGo and Elevate on a global scale. On a global scale. We travel so we can trade, and we trade so we can travel. Elevate is, we'll talk about this in just a second, but it teaches you financial literacy in the foreign exchange market to teach you how to make money, generational wealth. We also have tangible hand products called Skin Tech. Now, Skin Tech, revolutionized-wise, is absolutely killing the game in terms of the technology and what it does. And then we also have what we call Zents. Zents is a wearable technology that we wear in our nose. It's pretty much invisible, but we are walking, talking, mood altering, energy, relaxation, and also food suppression, all because of Zents. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Now, earn, save, and live. Say that with me. Earn, save, and live. Earn, save, and live. Family time, flexible living, financial freedom, design your own lifestyle. Let's start talking about Elevate. I'm going to talk about 2 products And I got to keep going. The person who invited you to this presentation, remember, this presentation is only here to expose you to the reality of who we are in iBoomerang, and we're not going anywhere. Get back with the person who invited you on this presentation to find out more information of how you can get started with us right now. The first product that I want to talk about in service that's plugging into the Prib, we talked about iGo. I want to talk about Elevate, and I'll come back to iGo in just a second. Build your legacy and design your financial future for generations. Elevate is a legacy management platform. It teaches you financial literacy, educate you on Forex trading, empower you to design your own life. Now, let me tell you something. I have never, ever seen a technology have such a fast turnaround for ordinary people who have never done any trading in their life when it comes to foreign exchange. I'm going to repeat what I just said because I've been trading since I was probably right around the age of 30. So that's about 16 years. I have never. Now you got to realize I speak in seminars around the world. I've spoken at most of the financial literacy big seminars on a global scale, or I've partnered with a lot of speakers that you probably know who they are. I have never seen a financial literacy technology-based product that had such a huge turnaround for people who have never traded before in their life. I heard testimonies just a couple of weeks ago in Houston, Texas that blew my mind. A young lady gets on stage and says, I believe it was $2,500. She had $5,000, but she used $2,500. She turned that into $34,000. And I believe less than 30 days, $35,000. Now, I've never heard anyone, never trade in their life, join a literacy program, takes classes online in her own time. She doesn't even have to be on the classes live. She can watch them in her own time. And she spends about 30 minutes a day on average trading in the morning before she goes anywhere. And that was her result. Now, listen, back to the disclaimer statement. We can't promise or guarantee. That's one testimony of hundreds. This is a new technology that we just rolled out. So Elevate, it gives you legacy education platform, legacy technologies, and a legacy trading community. We also have tangible products and services, Zents and Skin Tech. This is life-changing for me. I can give you so many testimonies on this, but if I were you, I would go to iboomhub.com or iBoomerang on Facebook and look at some of these testimonies. Go to the iBoomerang YouTube and look at these testimonies that are coming from these products. And I promise you, if you do that, you're going to order these products today, or you're going to become an ambassador so you can have these products. They're not available anywhere else in the world. You can't even find anything similar to what these two products do. So get with the person who invited you, go to our YouTube pages and watch as many testimonials as you can. We talked about Build Genius in America. And Build Genius, whether it's your TV, your internet, your phone, power, security, those are just examples. This company saves individuals around the United States every year with literally no work out of my hands at all. They just saved me another, I believe, $100 a month or $100 every 6 months on my cable bill, my internet bill, and I had no idea. I just got a phone call to say thank you for continuing my service with my cable provider, and thank you for my people calling. And I had to put two and two together. And I said, oh, that was Build Genius. They negotiated a better rate again. They do everything for you. No time out of your, no money out of your pocket. When you save money, your customers save money. There's a commissions paid out, which is amazing. Now, give an example. Kristen from Texas saved basically $1,000 US on 3 bills. Whoever put Kristen into the bill, into the Prib, got paid on those savings. From New York, basically $1,800 US on 2 bills. Whoever put this person from New York into the Prib, they got paid for doing nothing. The Prib did the work. Wendy from Maryland, $1,300 in savings on 3 bills. Again, whoever put Wendy into the Prib got paid for doing nothing other than putting Wendy into the Prib. The Prib communicates. The Prib says, hey, check out Build Genius if you're in America. The Prib says, hey, here's a deal on Zents. The Prib says, hey, here's a last minute getaway deal to Cancun for your family. The Prib communicates with your customers. You sell them nothing if you don't want to. Ladies and gentlemen, your iGo travel platform is the front door to the Prib. We lead with iGo. Why? Because travel is sexy. People want to talk about traveling. You'd rather be traveling right now than talking to me. How do I know that? That's why we lead with travel. The whole world, especially right now, wants to travel. I just got back from Cancun 2 days ago. The flight was oversold when I left, and it was oversold coming back. The resort was sold out. People are traveling, ladies and gentlemen. Put your customers into the Prib and let the Prib talk to your customers about how they can travel by using our platform. And when they save money, you make money. Here's some examples. These are real examples. $339 per night, Expedia. $178 per night, iGo. When you go to the iGo platform, you cannot see the real prices on iGo unless an ambassador lets you into the Prib with a boomerang technology. Once you have access, it's super simple. You have access to the benefits and discounts. Here's something that Mr. Holton Bugs did. Mr. Bugs, congratulations. You saved $1,589 on this one reservation. Why do we only talk about the savings? Because remember, when your customers save money, you make money as an ambassador. That's how we make money, because the customers save money. Well, why would iBoomerang give the best discounts through the iGo platform? We're not a travel company. We just own one. Well, why would we do that? The power of the Prib is based on the power of your free customers bragging about how much money they save. So the more your free customers brag about savings, the more they're going to tell other people about the Prib. And if your free customers invite somebody into the Prib, they become your customers. Remember, customers cannot make money in iBoomerang. Only ambassadors can make money in iBoomerang. So as an ambassador, you want as many customers around the world bragging about iGo to invite other people into the Prib, because they become your customers and you get paid when they save money. So ladies and gentlemen, do you boomerang? See, I believe that the entire world will ask this question one day. Hey, do you boom? Do you boomerang? Did you check the Prib before you made that purchase? Before you signed that contract? Why? Because the Prib is designed to do one thing and one thing only: to create a relationship with artificial intelligence with you and your customers, to only give you deals, benefits, discounts, and services based on your personality. Google is already doing it to you. They just don't have a boomerang effect. Amazon's doing it. Instagram, TikTok is starting to do it, but there's no boomerang effect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever opportunity with social media style promoting, where you never have to sell anything unless you want to. All you have to do is put people into the Prib, build a team, and teach them to do the exact same thing by using our services and products. The technologies are already in place. You scan the code, you send the code to your customer, they access the code, they become your customer for life, and you never have to talk to them again. I have never, ever once talked to one of my customers since November of 2019. Every month on the 20th of the month, we get our monthly commissions. Every month since the month I joined, I have gotten a commission from strangers who are a part of my Prib. I don't know where they're traveling. I don't know anything about their personal life. All I know is I'm notified every single time one of my customers saves money, and cha-ching, I'm paid. And I also get paid every week. Every week, every Monday, we get commissions on our weekly commissions based on how fast our team is growing, how many products and or services are being delivered throughout our team. That's a weekly check. But the monthly check is where the power of the Prib begins to reveal itself. So ladies and gentlemen, there's 8 ways to earn income: referral bonuses, direct customer bonuses, fast start accelerating bonuses, dual team compensation, unilevel commissions, leadership infinity bonuses, star achiever bonuses, lifestyle bonuses. And in the month of August, these bonuses have been turned up quite a bit. So if you ever wanted to start a business at the right place and the right time, August 2021, there's so much extra bonuses on the table for you to start joining us right now. Now, to become an ambassador of iBoomerang, now remember, an ambassador is somebody who can make money. A customer cannot make money. They can only save money, but you make money as an ambassador when your customer saves money. Become an ambassador for basically $50 US. You are a standby ambassador. That's the lowest level that you can come in as an ambassador to make money in iBoomerang. But obviously, if you're like me, you understand You want to play at the top or as close to the top as you can to release higher percentages of commissions, to release higher access of technologies and abilities to build your business, to build your team. You want to play as close to the top as possible. Now, you could be standby and become a coach passenger, a coach ambassador. For $250 US one-time fee, and it's $100 US a month to maintain your business. Now, remember I talked about a lemonade stand early on? You can't run a lemonade stand for that. You cannot open up a lemonade stand and be in business for 30 days for less than $100 US a month. We are putting you in business for less than what it costs to run a lemonade stand, and you're available to do business in over 100 countries around the world the day you become an ambassador. We have examples of how you can become an ambassador, but we want you to get back with the person who invited you on this call and you discuss your options with them. Becoming a coach travel pack, that means you have access to iGo. You have access to some of the amenities inside iGo, but you have access to all the platforms. You can become a coach class product ambassador. Those are individuals who just want to sell and market our very unique proprietary owned products and services. When you watch the videos on YouTube, you'll understand the power of those products. And then you have business class ambassador, which is $500 US, and it's $99 a month, depending on where you live in the world. There are some countries in the world where you can become a coach class ambassador for $50 US a month, based on the economy. And that's particularly in countries in Africa, some in Asia, and different parts of the world. And the person who invited you, they can share that with you as well. Again, business class versus business class product pack. Now, I started iBoomerang as a first class ambassador. As a matter of fact, every single person that I have gotten involved in iBoomerang since the day I started, I would say at least 80% of them joined first class, or they upgraded within their first 30 days once they understood. So you can always upgrade to first class. Here's what I want to tell you. Whether you get the travel pack, that's what I joined with, and then I eventually got the products and or services, but there's not anything that iBoomerang offers that I don't own. I am a student of Elevate. I do use Bill Genius because I live in America. I do have access to iGo with full services as a first class ambassador. I have tons of products downstairs when it comes to Zents and Skin Tech. And I can tell you, I use Skin Tech at least 4 times a day. Why? Go watch the videos. If you want to keep you and your family safe, definitely go watch those videos and you'll understand why we use Skin Tech, especially in the world that we live in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, get back with the person who invited you to this presentation. It's been 45 minutes of your time, and as promised, I'm turning you back over to the individual who got you on this call. Now, here's what I want to throw a bonus at you. Exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes from now. I'm sorry. Yes, 1 hour and 15 minutes from now. I'm going to do another presentation right here. So for those of you who join us in the next 10, 15 minutes, use the other 20 to 30 minutes just to invite your family members and friends, or anybody you can think of, anybody that you know that's complained about money, that's complained about their job, anybody who's frustrated with their financial situation, or maybe they have a desire just to have increase in their life. Those are the people that I want you to get back to the presentation an hour and 15 minutes from now, and let me help you start building your business in the next 30 minutes. God bless you guys. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Welcome to iBoomerang. I'll see you in an hour and 15 minutes. God bless.